Well, hi there, everybody. Good morning to meteorologist Travis Klineski on this Friday morning where most of us have clouds, a little patchy fog in spots. Winds are fairly light this morning. There's an area of high pressure overhead. It's a weak area of high pressure, though it had clear skies for a while, but we've seen some upper level clouds moving from the west. Already a little bit breezy out here to the west as winds are turning southerly on the backside of that high. Again, that high is sitting about right here. But as we go through the day, those breezier conditions will spread eastward. So a lot of cloud cover today, but then some sun later today. We'll get partly cloudy skies later this afternoon. There's those breezier southeast winds, 15 to 20 plus mile per hour winds, gusts up to 25 or so. They'll get even stronger tonight. We could see some gusts, possibly up to 35, maybe 40 miles per hour in a few spots. Clouds filling back in with some moisture after midnight. Light rain. If it gets cold enough, maybe a little bit of freezing rain. And up to the northeast, maybe a little snow. Now, and I'm going to just play this out very slowly as we go through the day tomorrow. Notice that we start to see more snow develop across northeastern areas. Now, this is probably worst case scenario. It shouldn't be this bad, and it should be mostly liquid, but worst case scenario, areas east of Highway 281, right here, and north of Interstate 80 would have the best chance of snow tomorrow in the northeast quadrant of Nebraska. And it could be accumulating snowfall. Even Lincoln, Omaha, it's a possibility. I'm a little iffy on it being that much, but possibility. I will tell you right now, this forecast model is a little more aggressive with precipitation than most are. To the west, the sun starts to come out and winds will turn breezy out of the north. That will spread eastward in the afternoon as the moisture pushes to the east and clears out. And in fact, most of that snow that falls will probably be melting in the afternoon hours, so I don't think it's going to be a major issue. Tomorrow night, mostly clear skies. The winds will die down, maybe a little breezy or blustery still up here to the north. Here's our time change. It jumps from 2 to 3 a.m. Watch this here. It just skips the 2 o'clock hour. And that's because of the time change happening this weekend, so we'll be back to daylight time, daylight standard time. Daylight time instead of standard time, I should say. There, I got it right. That's what the DT is for there. So we go from ST to DT too. You'll see that here. Go back. ST, DT. So we changed the time. We spring forward an hour, one less hour of sleep. But Sunday, once the sun comes up shortly before 8 o'clock, yes, we will see a lot of sunshine finally making its way back to the area. Unfortunately, though, it looks like it's going to be a little on the chillier side for Sunday. So again, worst case scenario, this is the type of snow we could see. Again, east of Highway 281 and near north of Interstate 80. This is probably overdone. The chances of over 2 inches of snow are pretty low, and because I think a lot of this is going to be melting as it falls. So I'm thinking more of a ½ inch to 1.5 inches at most. Tri-City's unlikely to get accumulating snow. So, and again, if this pushes far enough south, maybe Lincoln gets some, and that could impact maybe those traveling to state finals for boys basketball on Saturday. But I'm a little iffy on it being that much here. So more than likely, it's going to be less than what you're seeing on this particular map. An inch or less in most spots. All right, on to temperatures today. Temperatures still kind of chilly, mid to upper 30s in the north and northeast. 40s for most of us with some upper 40s in the southwest. Tonight not as cold, but keep a close eye on those places that fall below freezing. 32 or colder. Rain could transition over to a little light freezing rain late tonight and early tomorrow morning. Tomorrow during the day, the chilliest air stays in the northeast. But again, getting above freezing by the afternoon, so that should help melt off snow if it does accumulate in here. Otherwise, most of us in the 40s, near 50 in the southwest. Tomorrow night, a little colder. We'll drop back into the upper teens, low to mid-20s for lows. And then Sunday, yes, we get sunshine to return, and it's going to be a breezy day. It's going to be a north and northwest wind. So unfortunately, not a very warm day out there, especially up north, only in the upper 20s and 30s, lower to mid-40s in the south. Rest of your forecast here, Monday kind of a repeat of Sunday, but not as much wind on Monday. We'll see a high once again, kind of struggling. Average high this time of the year in the mid-March is around 50 or low 50s, so below average the next 4 days. But then winds start to pick back up, and the temperatures will soar on Tuesday and Wednesday. 50s, 60s. Might see some near 70 on Wednesday, and then a cold front comes through Wednesday night into Thursday, brings us our next chance of rain and snow, some wind, and cooler temperatures. It looks like the second half of next week will be on the cooler side. And again, there could be some intermittent moisture from time to time. I think our best chance would be on Thursday, though, of some of that rain and snow. So I want to thank you all for watching on this Friday morning. Have a good weekend. Get a little extra sleep Saturday night if you can. And I will see you all again on Monday morning. Take care, and God bless. Bye.